Wednesday morning. Good thing we did this yesterday. It is actually, I don't know if you call it rain, but it's I'm sure this is registered. I haven't checked the weather station yet, but it is just thick drizzle. Very thick. Anyway, I met with the plumber this morning, and the guy's putting the address signs are up, so it's a good time to let you know what's happening with that. Anyway, we got this done. We weed eated all this down, all the way down. Instead of just having that edge there, we just went ahead and took it down to the creek. Makes it look a little better. And I mean, we were out till 6 o'clock and still not completely done. Still got to touch up some of this stuff, and still got to mulch some of the roses. Cleaned out this bush here. This thing just gets out of control. Jimmy pruned that way back. And I have a question. That doesn't do anything except that. Can I take that out? And we'll just groom it up, and it'll just be grass right there. It's just a wild bush, brush, whatever. Doesn't bloom, doesn't do anything. So that's my question. Anyway, this one turned out good. Cleaned it all out so we can clean out underneath it, and it's not just a big mess of. That bloom's kind of nice. But anyway, and then these guys are doing the signs today. At least they're doing the one here and the one up at the house and the pool, whatever those signs say up there. I think that's what they say, house and pool. And these ones have the numbers, I believe. But anyway, I'm gonna get the tractor because they got the mud there. And that's clay, and I don't want them to spread it out there because it's just gonna be real clumpy. So I'm gonna get the tractor. They're gonna throw it in the bucket, and I'll haul it over and dump it over there where we need a little more fill anyway. So the guy came up. David Wolf came up with he's the plumber, Duke and Dexter. He said, we kind of decided against the tankless water heater, but he had to come up and look at the fire pit and some other stuff anyway to get the final. So it wasn't a wasted trip. But while he was here, I would have had him look at the water heater, and he said he doesn't think you can put a tankless in there. So that solves that anyway, because something to do with the exhaust. You can't put it in the old style flue that goes out of there. So anyway, it's just, and then I asked him, I said, well, is there some kind of nest thing that we could put in or something like that? And we can't do it with that water heater, because that water heater has its own thermostat built onto the side of it, and it's an old one. It doesn't have the interface to hook up with a, internet, a network type thermostat. So, and you can't just do an on-off switch. I asked him that, could you just have a switch that you could turn on before you come up? But it doesn't work like that. It's a thermostat, and you'd have to turn it on, and it works by gas flow. So anyway, you can't do that, he informed me. So the only thing you can do is when you come up, or when you leave, you can turn, there's a dial I can show you on the water heater, and it's real simple. You just turn it down to to really low, or even pilot, and then when you get up here, you turn it up, and within a few hours the water will be hot. So I don't know if you want to do that. You'd have to remember every time, or you would be reminded when you got in the shower. So I don't know if you want to do that or not, but that seems like the only option right now as far as having a switch that you can you know, use over the internet. So anyway, we can talk more about that. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I think this is supposed to clear off real soon, but man, it is wet out here.